I was in a bush camp in the foothills of the Alberta Rocky Mountains when I said to someone that I liked fantasy literature. And when I said to that person that they dropped some knowledge on me and asked what I thought of the Wheel of Time series and Robert Jordan, and I didn't have an answer. Um, and I've since then read the Wheel of Time series and think it's very long and very awesome. And while The Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit were the books that first got me into fantasy and the beginning of my collection and my obsession, Stephen Erickson and the books of Malazan, they are the pinnacle of my fantasy journey. And Stephen Erickson is Canadian, and these books are, their origin is based on an epic Dungeons and Dragons campaign. So adventurers never stop campaigning. And I reread the series. I got up to book 8 right before the Pamplemousse, or was in the midst of reading book 8 in the Pamplemousse, and then I got distracted for a while to my chagrin. But I reread the first 8 in 2025. Gardens of the Moon is the first one, and it's really exciting. It's really good work, and you're thrust into the world of Malazan. And it's as we enter the world of Malazan as a reader, it's really interesting because and everything just starts happening right away, and it's difficult to keep track. And in Dead House, we meet a lot of really cool characters, travel to the holy desert of Raraku, and we see some of the themes of rebirth, reincarnation, prophecy, and Memories of Ice is where we went next. And this is some incredibly dark stuff. And Whiskey Jack and the Bridge Burners, very, very cool stuff. There's a lot of bridge-themed heroes in really good fantasy. The Bridge Burners in Malazan, Bridge 4 in Rothshire with Brandon Sanderson. Let's give it up for bridge engineers and just bridge builders in general. And then obviously next we're going with House of Chains and Midnight Tides, the hyper-capitalist Kingdom of Lether. Super funny, and Tay Hall is really funny to read. Bone Hunters, we get back into the plains and areas of Genebacus, and we've got a heroic rat in here, which as a rat enthusiast, I was super stoked on. And then Reaper's Gale, we're back in Lether, and it's super, super exciting. We got a whole bunch of characters coming together. We've got Rulad Sengar, the Emperor of a Thousand Deaths, and the ultimate barbarian, in my opinion, Karsa Orlong, and lots of really great stuff there. And then Toll the Hounds. So I guess technically I've only read this once because I read part of it and then went away and then went back. But we get back into Darujistan in this one, which is really cool. And Amanda Rake, probably one of the probably one of the baddest people in all of fantasy. Not in an evil way, but just in like confronting the oppression of duty and expectation, while at the same time doing what's right no matter what, and triumphantly leading his people. And get a conclusion in 2 parts, with Dust of Dreams and Crippled God. And yeah, absolutely amazing. We end up figuring out that the BBEG in the series is not necessarily the BBEG we thought they were. And it concludes absolutely wonderfully. And having not finished it previously and having now finished it, I can say with a great deal of confidence that my life is much richer, and that Malazan is, it's a dark series, but finishing it is amazing. And yeah, like the Bone Hunter.